Baby owl is now 8 weeks old. You'll notice a big change since you last saw him at 4 weeks old. He's much bigger now. His feet are huge. We still can't tell what sex he is. If you look at the feet, it does allude to the idea that he might be a female, but then if you look at his body size, it suggests that he could be a male, so it's still really difficult to tell what he's going to be. The flight feathers are now about 3/4 of the way down, so almost fully there. He still has a lot of natal down, that's mainly on his chest and his head, and now that the flight feathers are mainly through, including the tail feathers, the feathers on the chest and the head are starting to come through as well. Now, little man is getting more and more active. He's incredibly playful as well. They don't really need any help learning to fly, but it is good fun to play with them. He loves chasing slippers, and you can kind of pretend that that's prey with him, so he'll pounce onto the slipper, grab it with his feet, peck at it with his beak. So more and more, we're taking him into the garden now, where he can safely move around, exercise his muscles, begin to learn what those big wings are all about, and just have some fun, really. So yesterday he took his first flight, even though it was just from the garden table down to the floor. It's coming to that time now as well where I'm going to have to think about putting him in an aviary so that he is in a safe environment. Just the other day he flew from the back of my sofa and landed onto my radiator, which is all of 2 inches wide, so he's going to need a bit more space and a nice safe environment to play in. When he flaps his wings, you can see that his wingspan is already around 4 foot, and when he stands, he's around as tall as a cat. He's now eating whole chicks, which usually go down in one, so if you don't want to see this, look away now. When he doesn't eat his food all in one go, he starts to play with it, and this is actually quite good practice. In the wild, the talons and the feet are obviously really important. They're tools of his trade. So by playing with his food, he's practicing the grip in his feet, exercising the muscles, holding on to the prey with his feet so that then he can start to rip it with his beak. They have the most incredible power in their feet. In the wild, he would kill his prey with his feet alone, and the beak would be used solely for carrying the food and ripping it to eat it. Small mammals would be eaten in one, and larger mammals would be torn and eaten that way. The next time you see baby owl, he will be 3 months old. He will actually be fully grown.